Okay, time to finish up our dividing with decimals. We have this problem right here. We are dividing a decimal by a decimal. Now, as we have done in the past problems, since I have a decimal in my divisor, I have got to move it until the divisor becomes a whole number, and in this case, that is 2 spaces. So since I moved the decimal in my divisor 2 spaces, I've got to move the decimal in my dividend 2 spaces, also to the right. Now, since my decimal is my dividend, I'm going to bring it up there so it'll be in my answer. Now then, everything is set for me to be able to divide this problem. Okay, so 43 into 76. I know if I multiply 43 times 2, it's going to be 80 something, so it's only going to go in one time. Okay, so subtracting there, that is going to give me 33. Now, start the whole process over again, bring down the 8, and here we go. So, what I normally do is I look at, see, I've got a 4 in the tens place there, and I look right here, and over here I've got a 33. So now I start thinking, what can I multiply times 4 to get close to 33? And the closest that I could get would be 4 times 8, which would be 32. But I have to remember that I'm also multiplying it by a 3, and that's going to do some regrouping. So I'm only going to try 43 times 7. So there's 21, 28, and 30. So 301, yeah, it's going to work perfectly. So it goes in 7 times, which gives me 301 here. That gives me 37 left over. And you guessed it, bring down the next digit, start the whole process over again. Okay, well, 43 into 374, I'm going to say that that's probably going to go 8 times. So that gives me 344. That's looking pretty good. So now, just going to do some subtraction, and I get 30 left over. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of stopping right here, I'm going to add one more 0. Just go to make this a little bit more accurate. So it's going to be 300. Ooh, look at that. Just missed that 7. So I know that for a fact it's going to be 6. 6 and 3 is 18, and I can carry a 1 up this way. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. By the way, that is another way you can multiply. Instead of having to multiply out here by the side, you can multiply it like out by the side over there. So 258 subtracted from 300 is going to be 42. And what I've got here, I could keep going forever, I guess. But what I've got here is a plenty accurate enough answer. So I'm going to call it right here. My answer is going to be 17.86. That is plenty accurate enough. Okay, so hopefully in this 2-part video you've learned a little bit about dividing with decimals. Really, after you move the decimal, it's just plain old division. All right. Happy mathing to you.